Welcome back, leprechauns, to our episode 3 of our $2.
Oh, are we supposed to be
No,
saying
that's
this
okay.
in unison?
No.
Okay, last time I tried with you, and then it was not.
Okay. Welcome back to our $2. Take it or leave it. Carly, you want to explain real quick for those that don't know?
If you're new, it's our $2 because you're hearing our 2 cents, but adjusted for inflation.
All right. And real quick, we're going to take a moment for our sponsors. Oh,
It's
sponsor.
It's just you, Jenny.
I know. I
don't
was
have any.
sponsoring this out. So if you would like to be the first sponsor, reach out to any of our social media platforms. What social media platforms are we on?
TikTok, Facebook.
YouTube. All right. Follow us there or be square. All right. Erica.
What do we have in store today?
Carly.
We're going to talk about minimum wage memories, our first jobs
Okay.
growing up.
Yeah.
And then we'll have my love it or leave it. So
Okay.
my product that I'm either recommending or not recommending.
Okay.
And Jenny's happenings.
Yeah. All right. That's kind of the gist of it. So, I guess let's recap where we left off with you guys last time. What all did you guys accomplish this weekend?
Man, I don't even remember. Oh, I did a whole Lego set.
Okay.
We love Legos at my house. So
Yeah.
it's Carolina's, my daughter's almost 12. She has a ton of Harry Potter Legos, and she had a bunch that she had done. Like, she kind of got out of the habit of it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, if you're not going to do them, I am.
Yeah.
Now we're getting low, so we just had to order some more.
Okay. Nice. What'd you do?
Well, I did not do the Shamrock Shuffle. It was too
Same.
cold.
We all did it virtually in our minds.
Yeah, but I started a new book, Reminders of Him,
Okay.
because I want to watch the movie
Okay.
that's out now.
Okay.
But I want to read the book first. And then we went to a birthday party in Davenport.
Okay.
It was very rainy. Oh, and then we went to Sam's Club.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did a whole lot of nothing, so I don't really have anything to recap on there. So, maybe this week it'll be better since it's supposed to be 70 degrees.
Let's hope.
Yeah. We went through a blizzard for those that maybe, fingers crossed, are watching that are not in Iowa. We had like every season in Sunday through Monday weather here in Iowa. So that was fun. We're getting ready to start. Everybody's getting excited about the NCAA tournament. So here at our job, we do this NCAA bracket challenge. So who thinks is gonna win?
Jenny, I just wing it.
Same.
Yeah, it's a total wing it for me.
I just want to hear what's the chat GPT.
I will use my own creativity. I'm
Yeah.
not Chat GPT. I'm not into
Well,
that.
I did ask our doctor if I could have his son fill it out for a $20 fee because he is great at those. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, also we are in our green today. We're filming on St. Patrick's Day. So does anybody have Irish heritage?
I mean, my mom's a redhead. I don't know.
I actually only know this because I recently did that Ancestry DNA kit. So I am like 11% Irish. So
I would never know
Fancy
that with
that.
your hair this week.
yeah. So yeah, I guess I have that to talk about is from this week. I decided to touch my grays up. If anyone noticed them gleaming in the last episode, well, I
You're
did.
the only one that knows.
Yeah. So bought some hair dye. Went to do my roots. It was like dark. And my hair was like dark brown and this was like black. So I had two-tone hair yesterday. So then I had to dye it all. So yeah, my hair looks better then.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're on St. Patrick's Day. We're all wearing a green. Anybody gonna drink any beer?
Probably not.
Nope.
Yeah.
Definitely going to bed when I go home.
Me neither. But I do want to suggest, and Carly loves my childhood movie suggestions. For anybody, and this is going to be, obviously this is going to drop Friday, so it's going to be after, but I mean, relive it all with Darby O'Gill and the Little People. If you haven't seen it, it is the best movie. It makes you wonder, though, if you watched it as a child and you loved it, like what your parents were doing letting you watch it, because it's interesting. And I will try to insert the clip on this later like the trailer for that, so you guys can get a gist of what that's about if you haven't seen it. So
Can we talk about when I took your movie recommendation?
I don't care.
So interestingly, this is David's birthday. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So my husband's best friend passed away a few years back from colon cancer. This is his birthday today on St. Pat's. The Christmas after that happened, he passed in October. In December, Jenny comes to me with the best childhood movie recommendation.
Well, I think we were talking about childhood, like Christmas movies, like what was like our one thing that like we always wanted to watch.
Yes, and what is it called again?
One Magic Christmas, like the best Christmas movie ever.
Okay, and what happens in One Magic Christmas?
Well,
the dad dies.
But
the dad dies.
But he doesn't really die.
Okay, basically the whole movie.
The guardian angel brings him back, and it's heartwarming because he's back. The kids
ask Santa for their dad to come back.
And he did.
They need a new dad. That's what happens. It was a tearjerker. My family was traumatized. So watch her movie recommendation at your own risk.
Do it. Yes.
I'm not watching Darby O'Gill. That's all I'm saying.
Never heard of them.
Missing out. That's all I got to say. Also, Erica, you are going to be our, what should we say, Rezianato?
Aficionado? Aficionado? Were you trying to say resident? Like our resident reality TV? Or aficionado?
Oh, I see reality TV.
Something like that, yes. This is Erica's forte. We got the whole, is the Mormon Lives?
It's the Secret Wives of Mormon.
The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Is that starting again, or is it just the Bachelorette?
Season 4 just came out.
Okay.
The Bachelorette starts in a few weeks.
And so do you think that because she's been Taylor Frankie Paul, I follow her on his TikTok, so I do know. I don't really watch the wives thing.
Well, she's on the Mormon show?
Yeah. Okay. She started... Well, she kind of like started it. She had like the swinging scandal. She got the Mormon Wives on. They're TikTok famous. Yeah. No, I'm not really sure how she got to be the Bachelorette, but it wasn't a good choice because it comes out she slept with Dakota, which is her toxic baby.
Right before she started the Bachelorette.
Yes. Yeah, but then have you guys seen the latest news? She and him both got in trouble for like domestic assault. DHS is involved.
Okay.
Well, it dropped yesterday.
Her TikToks have alluded to that she has a new man. Now, whether this is Dakota or this is somebody off of the Bachelorette.
Well, I did see some spoilers.
Okay. Well, don't leave the spoilers. Okay. Do you think that she's with someone on the Bachelorette?
No, I think those are old videos that she's posting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. So we'll keep you posted. Are you going to be watching it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, you can keep us up to date every week.
Can't wait for you.
On Taylor Frankie Paul's Bachelorette recap. So, all right. Well, let's get into our main topic today then, which is our minimum wage memories. So, who wants to go first on what is their like most like memorable first job? What did you do? What funny memories or whatever do you have on that?
Well, I guess I could go first.
Go for it. Okay.
Mine was Fairway.
Okay.
When I was 16.
You work at Hy-Vee too?
I cheated on Fairway with Hy-Vee. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Fairway and Hy-Vee are both Midwest
Fairway
grocery stores.
Yep.
All of our international.
It was a good first job to have, though. You know, you got like the holidays off, you got Sundays off.
Fairway's closed on Sunday?
Yeah, they're closed on Sunday.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very inconvenient for a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But it was nice.
Nice for their employees.
Yeah.
Any funny story that you have from while working there?
Not really.
No. What did you do there?
Very too long ago. I was you know,
Cashier.
Cashier. Oh God, I didn't bag nothing. I was a cashier.
Okay. What about you?
Well, obviously, I feel like a lot of girls had babysitting as like their first real intro into work. But my first paid job was at Great River Tanning Salon.
Okay.
And then it was also attached and owned by the same people who owned a Blockbuster Video franchise.
Okay.
So then I got a job there not too long after that.
Wait, was that in the same building?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They were in the same building.
In Keokuk, Iowa.
Yeah.
And Keokuk, I thought it was in Quincy.
No.
Huh.
So yeah, my sister worked at Blockbuster, so I had an in. Otherwise, I can't imagine I would have got hired for that first job. I tanked that Great River Tanning interview. Like, I was so stupid. I don't know what I was going in to say.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to work here? And I was like, well, I need a job, and my sister says you're nice.
Oh my God.
But one interesting thing from that, as we talked about last time, I am a rule follower, big time. I'm not somebody who wants to break the law, or I'm not saying I've never broken a rule ever in my life, but I'm a rule follower. One time, the manager came to me at my tanning salon job and said, like, oh, some petty cash keeps going missing, so we're going to get rid of petty cash. We're not going to have petty cash here anymore. I'm like,
Were you taking it?
okay, no, no, I was not taking it, Erica. And whatever, months go by, someone comes in and pays with like a 20, and it was a time when there were two of us working. A lot of times it was just one of us working at a time. And I'm like, oh, when I'll change, I'll have to run next door and get change. And she was like, just take it out of petty cash. And I was like, well, we don't have petty cash anymore. And she's like, yeah, we do. We just moved it. It's over here. That's when I realized they thought I was taking money out of petty cash. And they like hid the petty cash from me. So now I still wonder, like, who was taking it? And if who was taking it, once they moved it, did they stop? So then it was like, oh, yeah, then they'll think it was Carly.
Oh.
It's still outrageous to me to this
So
day.
they never figured out who stole the petty cash.
I have no idea if they figured it out, but it wasn't me. I can tell you that right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I had a few different jobs, but the most memorable one that just like has terrible memories is one summer my dad worked with this guy whose wife ran the housekeeping at the Iowan in Fort Madison. And so me and my friend got a job there as housekeepers. And I only worked the weekends because I was playing sports like through the weekday or whatever. And my very first day of training there, we went to clean the bathroom, and there was pubic hair all over the bathtub. I literally left there feeling like I was covered in pubic hair. And it was like during like rodeo, like the rodeo, so all the cowboys stayed there and stuff. So it was just interesting, like what you would find. And
Well, I would have went to the bathroom, never came back.
interesting, like
This is not for me.
Not
yeah,
loving it.
the people that like worked there, like when you got your room block done, then you had to go help the rest, like to try and be done. And one time there was this lady, I don't know, she was like Russian or Ukraine, and we like went to like help her, and like we're like knocking on the door, and like finally we got in there, and she'd been sleeping in the bed, taking a nap. And so yeah, I ended up that year having like a shoulder problem, like from playing softball or whatever. And I just like told the lady, I was like, I can't work here anymore because my shoulder is injured. And I was like out because I probably
sounds disgusting.
I probably made it a few months, but I hated that job, but it was like the most interesting job.
What did you guys make at your first jobs? Minimum wage was what I started at, $5.15 an hour.
Mine was, what's Iowa right now? $7.25?
Yeah,
Mine was $7.25.
probably $6 something.
So your first job was $7.25 was minimum wage. And what year was that?
I don't know.
Rough.
What year did I turn? Let's see, about 2009, 2010.
And minimum wage in Iowa is
Still.
that
Yeah,
much
it's better.
I'm from Illinois.
So
So minimum wage is much better there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of things that are better in other states than Iowa. Governor. Anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say Illinois is any better.
Nobody would say Illinois.
Shut up.
Next.
All right. Well, those are some interesting stories. I bet we could probably go on for days about that. So, Carly, what do you love or do you want to leave this week?
I'm just doing it. I love it. Just trying to stay on the positive.
Okay.
It is very practical. Love it. I feel like anyone could use this item. It is by the brand OXO, which is like a lot of times you see like kitchen stuff. OXO.
Okay.
It is a drain plug with a hair strainer in it.
Okay.
And Caroline and I, we lose a lot of hair. I feel like we were just plugging up our drain all the time. We tried probably 3 or 4 different drain plugs, and I did not like any of them. And then we got this one, and it is amazing.
Amazing. Okay.
Yes.
I
Easy
will
to clean.
also try to
Cheap.
insert a picture and
Yeah.
possibly a link in there. So awesome.
That's my recommendation.
Nice.
What's
Do you clean
happening?
that every day?
No. No. Once the water starts not draining very well, then I take it out and clean it out and put it back in.
All right. Well, we are getting low on time. We're gonna have to go back to work here soon.
What about your happening?
Oh yeah. So well, I didn't really have any happenings. I would just kind of went over the whatever Taylor Frankie Paul stuff, like the whatever. The Irish stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
brain part here. All right, well, let's do my real quick pulling out of the hat, our rapid fire. Okay. Do you guys judge a book by its cover?
I judge everything all the time.
Okay.
I'm judgmental.
I
do.
I do judge, but then when I get to know them, I let up a little bit.
Okay. I would say I probably am notorious for doing that, judging more than I should too. But I try to keep an open mind. And if we're talking books in particular, like literally, like I do judge
Literally books, yeah.
Yeah, I do judge a book by its cover. So
I feel like I make judgments pretty quickly about people, but I'm not gonna say I have never had my mind changed.
okay, so
Like
you're
it's not like permanent. Like
yeah,
if I don't like them at first, and then they kind of have to prove themselves.
yeah,
I'm kind of a harsh critic.
I mean, if you burn me, there ain't no going back from that.
yeah. This one is kind of spiteful. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyone got any plans this weekend real fast before we?
I'm hoping to go on walks with my dogs. It's going to be super nice. I can't wait.
Yeah.
My husband works all weekend, so I'll have my kids, but I plan on catching up on the honey party, Virgin River,
Okay.
and
Is that new season
Trevor.
start?
Yeah, Virgin River. Virgin River dropped the other day.
Did it? Okay. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna do that too.
Outside with my kids, get some fresh air.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do Virgin River then too, and probably do some yard kind of cleanup or whatever. Hopefully, if it's nice out. So, all right. Well, once again, this has been real fun. We're all together this time, so that's exciting.
Yes.
And everyone, join us next week. We're gonna try and drop these every Friday. You can listen on what platforms?
TikTok, Facebook, YouTube.
All right.
Spotify.
Yep.
Remembering Spotify.
All right. Well, thanks again. It's been our $2. Take it or leave it. Bye.
See you next week. I'm out of here.